Okay, you have understand now, my dear student. So that is the second step of the ergosterol. So ergosterol, it's nothing but it is similar like a mammalian cholesterol, okay, which is found in the humans. Okay, so when we comes to this is about the second step, and we'll see next is the so this is here we have a again inside the cell membrane we have a enzyme RNA synthase. Okay, that is nothing but cytoplasm of the fungus, which consists of, okay, this is a structure of the fungus, my dear student. Okay, the main antifungal drugs target is the cell membrane, cell wall, okay, and RNA. Okay, whatever the components which are taking place inside, the main target is these structures only, which has done by the antifungal drugs. Okay, so if you come to and again we have a cytoplasm of the fungus, and that which called as enzyme called as RNA synthase. This RNA synthase which is converting as a RNA, as we know that RNA which is responsible for making of proteins. Okay, so this is takes place in the cytoplasm of the fungus. Okay, this is the third step. And next comes to, and inside the cell membrane we have a, this is called centrioles. Okay, you understand this is, okay, this is called centrioles. Okay, these centrioles which are helping for mitosis and division of the fungus. Okay, the centrioles which are helping for mitosis and division, the centrioles which consist of the thread like structures, that is called as microtubule. Okay, so these microtubules which is helping for division of the fungus and mitosis of the fungus. Okay, the centrioles which is helping for the division and mitosis, the centrioles which consist of the thread like structures which are that is thread like structures which is called as microtubules. Okay, these microtubules which are helping for mitosis and division of the fungus. Okay, so understood now, my dear student. In previous video I have sent you the for the synthesis of the cell wall, that is nothing but for the synthesis of the beta glucan on cell wall we have a enzyme responsible, that is nothing but beta glucan synthase. And for the synthesis of the ergosterol, okay, ergosterol is a mammalian same, it's a similar like a mammalian cholesterol. So the ergosterol, it's in the fungus we have a ergosterol components, it's nothing but fungi and protozoa component. Okay, so for this ergosterol synthesis we have a squalene epoxide conversion to levonorgestrel conversion, and further multiplication of a number of ergosterols was taking place with the presence of two enzymes, that is nothing but for this conversion process we need the two enzymes, squalene epoxidase and 14 alpha sterol dimethylase. Okay, so this is the second step. And third step we have seen the inside the cytoplasm of the fungus we have a enzyme, that is nothing but RNA synthesis, which is responsible for the conversion of the RNA which is responsible for the making of the proteins. Okay, again we have a centrioles which is helping for mitosis and division, which consist of the thread like structures, that is been called as microtubules which are helping for division and mitosis of the fungus. Okay, so understand now, my dear student. So what is our role now? Okay, our main target is, this is on our main target is of antifungal drugs on the cell membrane and cell wall, and each and everywhere we have to inhibit the process so that we can kill the fungus. Okay, my dear student. Okay, first if you see that here first, okay, first we have to go here, no, okay, we have to inhibit the synthesis of the beta glucan. Okay, we have to inhibit the synthesis of the beta glucan. Okay, for that we need to administer the drug of choice, that is being called as, see here, echinocandins. Okay, echinocandins which are helping for inhibition of the synthesis of beta glucan. Okay, so inhibition of the beta glucan synthetase. Okay, we have a enzyme, no, so the drug which is inhibiting the beta glucan synthase. Okay, if we are inhibiting the beta glucan synthesis, what is going to be happen? So there is no process of a synthesis of the glucan. Okay, so that is nothing but echinocandin which is helping for inhibiting the beta glucan synthase. Okay, and next, okay, the target, everywhere we are targeting the fungus. Okay, and next, okay, come here. Ergosterol. The main thing is the ergosterol. No, ergosterol is like a mammalian cholesterol, and which is composed of ergo and sterol component, and which is protozoa and fungus, which is present here. So we have to kill this. Okay, so for that we have to kill, in the sense, so we have to, it's better not to be form as a ergosterol, in the sense what we have to do, we have to target on the steps sequence process. So that means we have to target on the squalene epoxide. Okay, we have to inhibit the enzyme so that there is no conversion of the process. No, this complete process is not be taking place. Okay, not be taking place, so that we have to inhibit this squalene epoxidase enzyme with the help of the drug that is nothing but terbinafine. Okay, terbinafine, which is helping for inhibiting the squalene epoxidase enzyme. Okay, that's just a simple mechanism of action. Next, come here. And 14 alpha sterol demethylase. So this is one of the enzyme which is helping for which is responsible for the conversion of the ergosterol. No, so we have to, now again we have to inhibit this. Okay, inhibit the 14 alpha sterol demethylase enzyme by the drug administration, that is nothing but azoles. Okay, azoles, it's mostly widely used. Azoles are inhibiting the 14 alpha sterol dimethylase, so further there is no conversion of the ergosterol. Okay, okay, next come here, and here we have to, this is the new drug. Okay, for the inhibition of the synthesis of the RNA. Okay, for the inhibition of synthesis of the RNA, we have to administer the drug of choice, that is tavaboron. Okay, tavaboron is a drug which have to be administered to the patient in the fungus, so that there is a inhibition of the RNA synthesis. Okay, once the inhibition of the RNA synthesis, there is no chance of making RNA, there is no chance of making of the proteins. Okay, we are inhibiting the RNA synthesis enzyme. And next come here. Okay, and here we have to go for the one more drug of the choice. Okay, that is nothing but griseofulvin. Okay, griseofulvin. Okay, griseofulvin is one of the drug which have to be administered for the patient in order to inhibit the synthesis. Okay, in order to inhibit the microtubules synthesis. Okay, in order to inhibit the microtubules, so that what is going to be happen, in order to inhibit the microtubules which are responsible the mitosis of the fungus. Now if you inhibit here, what is going to be happen, we can inhibit the mitosis of the fungus. Okay, division of the fungus can be inhibited by the griseofulvin. Okay, griseofulvin have to be given to the patient on the target of centrioles. Okay, so that there is no inhibition, there is no division of the there is no division or mitosis of the fungus takes place. Understand, my student, griseofulvin is also one of the drug which have to be administered for the patient for the inhibition of mitosis of the fungus. Okay, so that is nothing but we have seen the different kind of the drugs on the different targets. Okay, to destroy the virus. And apart from all those things, okay, we have a one more, okay, different kind of the drugs that is being called as pollens. Okay, pollens, which includes the amphotericin B, nystatin, natamycin. Okay, so we have talked till now this all these drugs, no, azoles, terbinafine, okay, then echinocandin, griseofulvin, tavaboron. Okay, we have seen all these drugs. No, apart from all these drugs, we have a one more drug. Okay, that is being called as pollens. Okay, pollens which consist of amphotericin B, nystatin, natamycin.